Jody Joe, welcome to Jody's Corner. I'm Jody Joe, and to my right is Marvin X Files. Mr. Sexy Dad had on as if he coaches Little League. Mr. Pull Up, he in here.
And Code is the sexiest man alive. He is
number 2.
Hey, but you the second? Man?
Oh yeah, there it is.
Second.
You're the sexiest man alive. You already said
no,
it.
he's the second. He's the second.
Okay, for
Stop
sure.
saying
And
that, bro.
me, I'm out here, man. I'm ready to go, man. Hey, but let's go.
Let's go. The man, the myth, the legend, the Code is in the building.
I have arrived. Let's get it.
2 strokes and he's done. Just as corny as he is horny. The Flash is here. Shout out to the Flash.
Yo. Let's get it.
Let's go.
For sure. Just for its sake, we're trying to not say the N-word, and Christopher says, I got 5 on it. I fully support the no N-word jar. Please stick to it. We will try.
Yeah,
We'll
let's try.
try.
Let's try.
We will try. We will try.
I'll beat X-Files.
Let's see if we can do it now in this video.
Yeah.
Wow, boy, Jason Kilar is out of there. Jason Kilar, the god, the deity of the Restore the Snyderverse movement. Snyder cultist's last hope. Help me, Jason Kilar. You're my only hope. That's what it is. He's out of there, Jack. Jody Davis. Everything is shaping up to turn the corner. Jason Kilar, as you probably may or may not know, was the CEO. Well, it will be until 2022. The CEO of WarnerMedia, appointed by AT&T. Well, there's been an acquisition to the point where AT&T is merging WarnerMedia with the Discovery Network, combining that to bring all that content to HBO Max, as well as getting some money out of the deal. And the new CEO of WarnerMedia will be the Discovery CEO who's merging, and Jason Kilar is going to have to find a job elsewhere. In other words, they say, you know what? You're fired. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here. So yes, that boy's out. Telecom giant AT&T announced the deal to combine its content unit WarnerMedia with Discovery, paving the way for one of Hollywood's biggest studios to compete with media giants Netflix and Disney. AT&T will get $43 billion out of the deal, but those of you guys who probably don't know, AT&T still owns the new company that will be made between Discovery and WarnerMedia. Some people think that AT&T sold WarnerMedia away. That is not true. AT&T still will control these fools. AT&T stepping back. They're creating a new company out of Discovery and WarnerMedia. Who knows what they'll call it? Discover Media. Warner Discover, whatever they'll call that. AT&T still owns them, the majority of them. It's right here in the numbers if you take a look. It says here, AT&T shareholders receive stock representing 71% of the new company. That means AT&T owns 71% of the doggone new company. And it says here that 29% is Discovery shareholders will own it. So it's 29% Discovery and it's 71% AT&T. So AT&T still remains the majority owner of whatever the Discovery WarnerMedia company will be. All right, now that we got out the way, let's keep on going. If approved by regulators, the deal reverses AT&T's years-long plan to combine content and distribution in a vertically integrated company. The company said that the deal is expected to close by summer of 2022. Shares of Discovery were up as much as 9%. Everything fell 2% on AT&T's side. The CEO, there's his name. Welcome to your new CEO. He's the Discovery CEO. His name is David Zaslav. He will lead the new company, which will have a new name announced in the coming days. The board will consist of 13 members, 7 initially appointed by AT&T, which further lets you know AT&T is the controller of the new company still. Mm-hmm. And it says that, including the chair, and Discovery will appoint 6 members, including Zaslav. And they said it's super exciting to be here. Zaslav said that, you know what I'm saying? And however, the future of WarnerMedia's CEO, Jason Kilar, is uncertain. On a press call Monday, following the announcement, Stanky, who is the CEO of AT&T, he said that Kilar still holds his title, but it'll be up to Zaslav to decide if Kilar still has a job with the new company. Basically, what was revealed was that John Stanky is the CEO of AT&T. He's up there, all the way up there. He's above Ann Sarnoff, Walter Hamada, Jason Kilar. He's up there.
Right.
The Discovery CEO, which is a smaller company that had its own little networks, was Zaslav. Stanky and Zaslav were having private, secret conversations for months now about merging behind Jason Kilar's back. So Jason Kilar is the CEO of WarnerMedia. The Snyder Cult and the Restore the Snyderverse movement was looking to Jason Kilar. Please, Jason, overrule Supergirl Ann Sarnoff and reverse this and bring back the Snyderverse, please.
Oh, wow.
That was their
funny.
last hope. No, we still have Jason Kilar. Jason Kilar will bring back Snyderverse. Ann Sarnoff reports to Jason Kilar, so we can still win. It's ridiculous to think about, but that's exactly what they wanted. This is what they wanted. This is what they believed. They somehow believed that Jason Kilar would usurp Ann Sarnoff's judgment when she came out and said that the Snyder Cult is toxic and the death threats are not having it. There's not a place for bad fandoms. They basically threw Zack Snyder out. They said, get up out of here. Zack Snyder says, well, they hate me. And they still said Jason Kilar could be the one to save us. So there was a little speck in the universe of hope for these toxic fans and the Snyder Cult that wanted to take over the DC universe and restore the Snyderverse. Well, that's pretty much out of there because Jason Kilar, he's out of there too. Packing his bags right after Snyder. Their last-ditch hope is now gone and eliminated. And this is fantastic news. AT&T owns CNN, HBO, Warner Brothers after it acquired Time Warner. And they named it WarnerMedia. That's what we know it by. Discovery Channel has Animal Planet, TLC, and the Discovery Channel. Zaslav said on a press call that he believes the combined company will be able to differentiate itself from top streamer services like Disney Plus and Netflix by offering a combination of news and sports on top of its entertainment properties like Game of Thrones and Harry Potter. He also expressed confidence in CNN, which they own now, which some had speculated would be spun off from WarnerMedia. Zaslav said Monday in his new company plans to keep CNN with the intention to take everything we have in news and combine it with CNN and be a world leader in news. They already spent a combined $20 billion per year. In comparison, Netflix, they spend $17 billion a year on original content for Netflix.
They put out a lot.
They do put out a lot. But HBO and AT&T WarnerMedia is putting out $20 billion this next coming up year, which shows that they're doubling down on content. Get ready, guys. We're in for a real treat for 2022 and 2023 and beyond. HBO Max.
Higher quality, though, so.
Yes. HBO Max is
it
higher
still
quality.
might be fewer content with the quality they put out based on that budget.
Yeah.
And that's what people like me and you want, right?
Of course. I'm just saying.
Quality over quantity, baby.
Netflix be stretching that number thin.
They do. He said the deal's now possible with Stanky, and they're bringing it all together, and everybody couldn't be happier. They didn't provide so many details of what was going on, so they talked about their flexibility and how much the money and the subscribers that they have, and they're in third place right now. They have 64 million subscribers worldwide. Discovery last month said it reached 15 million paying subscribers. So if you combine HBO Max 664, that's 79. We have 79 million combined subscribers after the merger, which is lacking behind Netflix and Disney Plus. Netflix, the juggernaut, 208 million global subscribers, while Disney Plus recently crossed 100 million subscribers in less than a year and a half.
Disney ain't playing no game.
Yeah, Disney.
It's amazing.
Woo.
Yeah.
So if you really look at it from a distance and you're like, whoa, HBO Max is like, God dang, they freaking killing us right now. We got to really get up in this thing. Adding Discovery, adding more adult content,
Right.
like the reality shows, the Discovery Channel, all that stuff, will bring in more subscribers to help bolster its portfolio of content, right? So that's basically what's happened. Jason Kilar's out of there. Zaslav is in there. Kilar's going to find himself another job somewhere else. But I want to talk about something. Well, how did this happen? How did it go from Jason Kilar being the CEO of WarnerMedia, blah, 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 to doing what he was told, to kind of doing things that he probably shouldn't have done, to being ousted like that? Behind his back. Nobody told him, like, Jason, we're about to merge and you might want to start looking for a job. Nothing. Word is that he found out just this weekend. Jason just found out this weekend that it was going down.
Damn, that's tough, man.
Behind his back. And I have an
Short
idea.
notice.
I have an idea of why this happened. But I want to go
I don't
to
know
the
why it
league.
happened.
If we can guess What do you think the reason was for Jason Kilar being on the outside and then getting shelved and fired in the end? What do you think it is, Code?
You got me. I don't know why he got fired.
You got nothing. No
I got nothing.
no guess. Not even a guess.
But I would say that they kept him out of the loop because I don't know why they would do it like that, but I feel like they kept him out of the loop because, you know, if you have leadership, you know most big companies respect their leadership despite the direction they're taking them in until they get them out of there. Then they'll put new leadership and go in that direction. They won't just put a leader in place, and when the leader is taking them in a certain direction, they'll just be like, no, freak that. Let's go in another. Then why do you have them there? You get what I'm saying? So I could see why they wouldn't keep him in the loop because he still was in a position of power. He could still do certain things or make certain deals before he leaves.
You think he was going to be bitter and be like, you know what, fine, I'm going to sign this, green light that, freak you, I'm out of here.
I feel like, he was in a position to do that, and he might have just did it.
So that means that they didn't trust him.
Right.
But
they didn't trust his direction. Go ahead.
But don't he still gotta get the say so from what's his name, Stacky?
I would say no. As the CEO of WarnerMedia, he has full power to greenlight any DC, Harry Potter, whatever movie that he would want.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's how they do it. They don't. You don't usurp leadership and just you put them there and just don't listen to what they say. What kind of business is that?
You're right.
So I feel like the short notice is because now if you put anything in the works before those deals fall through, leadership will change and those will get canceled no matter what. So he's not. I don't think he has enough time to do any damage. So at this point, it's too late.
So basically, it was like, let's just get rid of him so he doesn't make no damaging moves.
Right. Based on what happened in the past.
It happened in the past with certain people. All right, fine.
But I don't know why they would. What was the reason they wanted to get him out of there? I have no idea.
Flash.
I'm gonna have to agree with that then.
All right, you wrong with that?
Yeah, because I thought that he would still have to get some kind of say so like from Stacky, but I guess not because since he's over the media part, he could just sign whatever he wants. Which sounds like they knew how he was, his personality. They knew how he was.
Then why would they have somebody in such a high power position if they didn't trust him like that?
Yeah, you trust them. You put them there and you trust them. That's why you don't,
They probably tested him.
Okay, yeah.
Gave him a couple
Cameron's
of
in the right direction. X-Files, you want to add to that?
Yeah, and they obviously and they went over his head. And like I think that's a foul move, but kind of
shady.
Was fucking up.
It is, but
in a way that's
business, baby.
It's just business, man, and like that's kind of effed up. Like, damn.
If they didn't do it, it could have been worse.
He been effing up though. The Zack Snyder, coat and all that, and they had brought it back on HBO Max, and the views low. So like they was like, you know what?
So you're saying that he can't be here? He's the sole reason why the Snyder Cut even got greenlit and even inflamed the toxic fandom.
It was his doing.
All right. So you think that the Snyder Cut and all that stuff had to do with Jason? That's on his shoulders.
Yeah, he had approved it, and they gave him $20 million or something like that. They gave him.
Oh no, that movie ballooned to roughly around $100 million at the end of the day. 70 and $100 million.
Yeah.
It was initially supposed to cost 25,
and they
ballooned.
And they wasted their cash on this man. Yeah, because of this, it was a failure.
Good point. That's exact. That $100 million, Jason Kilar's shoulders.
Yeah.
And they did not get that money back, bro.
He was advocating the Snyder
Cut was not a success. They did not make the subscribers. They didn't get the money. It was a failure, and that is solely on Jason Kilar's shoulders. You're absolutely right.
And based on certain things was mentioned before the stream, I feel like also he had a lot to do with their stuff going to streaming and digital and all that. So, but the waters are muddy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
I forgot all about that. Well,
that's not in here.
I forgot about that. You forgot about that. They want to chime in that later. Well, I'll tell you right now, that is, I would say the Snyder Cut is about 15 to 20% why he got fired. The other percentage is what Code was talking about.
Okay.
Motherfreaker, you done pissed off all of Hollywood. You pissed off Patty Jenkins, Christopher Nolan, Denis Villeneuve, James Gunn.
All about
you said all of 2021 movies will go straight to HBO Max without consulting with the talent. You didn't tell the directors, producers. People were in the dark. Patty and Gal knew, because Wonder Woman 84, it's a big thing. It's probably the biggest thing that they had coming out. But you didn't tell other people. And you think that Patty wanted her shit on freaking HBO Max Sure, she was okay with it in the end. She wants her shit in theaters. No director signs up to do a freaking film that's for film, and when they in theaters and they say, well, we're putting it to a streaming service. No!
Right.
Yeah.
She lives, breathes, and dies for the theaters, just like Denis Villeneuve. Denis Villeneuve put out a freaking four-page letter, and he enclosed it with some cum. He was mad. He told y'all pissed him off. Christopher Nolan, who was the Warner Brothers representative of Hollywood.
Yeah.
You guys had an exclusive on Christopher Nolan himself. And Nolan said you guys went from being one of the most respected film studios to one of the most abysmal streaming services overnight.
And he left.
And Christopher Nolan's like, deuces.
Yep. He sure did. He left.
It's possible that this change may bring the talent back.
Maybe, yeah.
Because I'll tell you, some people just don't know. Hey, when it rains, it pours, my G. Where it rains, it pours. This is an update already coming in.
Oh, yeah, about Dune. I was about to mention that. Damn.
Dune will be in theaters, not HBO Max until later.
Yeah.
Deadline reported that WarnerMedia's Johanna Fuentes says Dune will release in theaters, not on HBO Max. Do you think that's a coincidence once they announce Kilar's out of there?
No, not after I heard
Ladies and gentlemen, they're putting in somebody in a position of power who knows what they're doing. You cannot say, oh, here's hundreds of millions of dollars worth of films. Billions, actually. You took billions of dollars worth of movies where the directors and the writers and the actors and the talent believed they would be releasing in theaters. And in order for you to bolster your HBO Max subscriptions without telling anybody, you did a very sneaky snake move, Jason. You said, hey, all this stuff is going to be on HBO Max, including the Snyder Cut. No. That and that alone is what was the end of you. That was a bonehead, selfish, snaky, sniveling, trash, leechy move, and you pissed Hollywood off, and Hollywood's not who you want to piss off, especially Christopher Nolan, Denis Villeneuve, Patty Jenkins, James Gunn. List goes on and on and on. Warner Brothers was known as the studio, still is to me, as the studio that is the studio that says, I believe in the director's vision, directive and creative freedom. We won't interfere and bind you down. You know what I'm saying? Do what you want, be creative. Right. That's what is your reputation for 100 years. And in one fell swoop, you come in, say, here's a Snyder cult, you bring in toxic fandoms, and this is how it went down. Jason Stankey, John Stankey, head of AT&T, what's going on? We lost $100 million for what? Well, it's a Snyder movie. What Snyder? Justice League? What Justice League? That came out 4 years ago. Well, they kind of released it again with 4 hours on HBO Max, and it cost $100 million? What? Jason, what is this? Not only did you bring that in the toxic fandom, and you're bringing bad publicity to Warner Brothers with your trash fandom, anything tied to Snyder's trash and toxic, but then you add the fact, shout out Surge 562. Rest in peace to the king.
You got the hitman. King. August 28th, man.
Purple and black in the sky.
Damn.
Purple and black in the sky. There it is.
Shout
out to Surge 562. What you did was you told and you bashed in and you ruined and you turned your backs and betrayed all of Hollywood on top of having a bad rep in the media because of Snyder Cut. You're freaking fandom threatening people's lives. You're freaking the Snyder Cult threatened CEOs' lives. Snyder Cult made graphic images of killing beheaded Walter Hamadas, beheaded Patty Jenkins. Damn. You beheading directors and shit with art and spreading it amongst yourselves. You guys were trash. And they said, get rid of this. Who greenlit this shit? You don't look no further than Jason Kilar. It was you, Jason, and that's why you're gone.
You're out of here, bro.
And this is what I propose. It only makes sense, guys. There was one person who came and decided to say, enough. I'm standing up to toxic fandom, and I'm going to have something to say. And Supergirl Sarnoff came and put the law down. We will not stand for toxic fandoms. We are moving forward with DC. We're combining games, comics, television, and film under one studio. We have one vision, and those people who want to be a part of it, you can be a part of it. Give us a chance, but we know where we're going, and we will not stand for divisiveness within our ranks.
I remember.
Ann Sarnoff put out that statement.
That article.
She was in that article, and it changed everything.
Yeah.
Ann Sarnoff came out and shut it all down. It is my opinion that the new CEO from Discovery, who will be the new CEO of this conglomerate, Zaslav, should appoint Ann Sarnoff into a newly created position of power where she's chief of creative. She should be CCO, chief creative officer of the new company that is formed. It only is right.
She probably knew about the talks.
Yeah, he probably knew.
Hey.
Yeah.
You had to know. You can't say that blasphemy
Yeah.
stuff when the guy above you can shut you down. She probably knew. He's on.
Yeah, she was ahead of
his time is almost up.
Exactly,
I can
bro.
say this shit.
Expiration
with my
date
chest.
on his time to be in here. Yeah, tight.
This
Probably
is such good news for me. And we're going to talk about in the next topic, what do all these things mean? This is just the topic based off of his firing and what happened and what got us to this point. Anything you want to say before we close out this and go to the next topic?
So no more.
Hear me and rejoice.
And restore. It's the code or whatever. It's over.
It's over, bro.
It's done. It's a done daughter.
So we won.
Yeah,
we
man.
won,
Freak them
my
niggas,
G.
man.
You think they're
Freak
gonna
all
stop
them niggas,
asking?
man.
It's over. They can ask all they want. It's over, bro. It's been over, but now it's over. It's
I think
It's
they're gonna
over.
keep asking.
Yeah, man. It's a done, and like it's a good thing, man. It's a great thing, dude. He was just effing up, man.
They're gonna
Zach,
keep
he was
asking.
just doing bad, man. Like he wasn't elevating the brand, like he was doing bad. So, hey, this is a good move, and I'm glad that he's gone, man. Hey,
I am too. This is great news.
new beginnings,
Yes.
new things.
Yes.
So, hey, man,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
looking forward to it. It's a fresh start. So, hey, man. Hey, but let's get this bad boy.
Cloud Prince says Sarnoff is the better version of Kathleen Kennedy. Oh, way better.
Oh, wow.
Amen to that. She's the right one. Hey, from Jody's Corner, you have nothing but full support here on Jody's Corner and Sarnoff. We know what time it is. This community knows what time it is, what's good for Warner Brothers, and so do you. So does Walter Hamada. I believe in him too. You know what I'm saying? Jeff Johns, believe in him too. Patty, you know I believe in her. She needs a Superman movie. I mean, this Black Superman movie that's coming out, that shit ain't real. That's an Elseworld story. I don't think for 1 second that we're not going to get a real Superman. It's coming. Warner Brothers is Superman. It will happen. DC, it will happen. We will get a traditional Superman. And when that happens, I think Patty should be the one to do it. That's just my honest belief. She should be the one to do it. We're going to get a Kryptonian named Kal-El from Kansas. We're going to get that story. We'll take this black one because we have no choice. We don't want it, but we'll take it. But even the thing that forgives that movie, it's an Elseworld story. That's not the real Superman. So it's just an Elseworld code.
I don't forgive it.
All right, for sure.
You know I don't like that Elseworld
Hey,
stuff.
bro, I thought you were supporting Superman. No more Snyder.
I am. That's why I want
for
the real
sure.
Superman. I
Okay,
want the real
cool.
Superman.
It's coming. He's coming.
I don't support this other stuff. I want the real one. I want the real one.
All right,
Yeah,
for
all
sure.
right.
No. I want the real one.
You got other ways.
All right,
man.
for sure, for sure.
Hey,
Let's go to Search 562 before we go to Flash. Search says, "What's up, League? You sexy bitches."
What up?
Warner Brothers being passed around more than the local hood rat. Pass them to Jody next. Then go around the horn, and he gets them last so he can bury them 6 feet under when he finished with them.
Oh, shit.
He gets it last. Sorry, E, but you got filthy lasts.
Yeah.
I think this is I think we're in a very great position
I
on
don't think
Surge.
he cares
Surge,
unless-
we're doing good.
I
What
don't
you got
think
for
he
it?
cares unless when he's last. But
I don't think so either.
going to the theaters Saturday with you guys made me reminisce. I want to take back from all those things I said. Of those movies going straight to streaming.
That's right.
Bro,
That's right.
being at that theater,
What was it? What was it like, bro?
eating my little my gummy bears
That's
while I was in the
That's right. You
theaters,
can't praise the theater.
sitting there watching the theater, sitting back. I had my legs spread open,
It was comfortable too.
bro.
With your friends in the dark theater, big screen, nice sound, eating, snacking, chilling, laughing.
And laughing together.
What about it, Flash?
It was great.
That's right.
So take these movies off the streaming list, bro.
Long live the theater.
They can't
Long
do
live the
that
theatrical experience. They're already doing it.
They can do it.
They're already doing it.
Even
Doing it.
Matrix 4?
Even Matrix 4. Matrix 4 is
That's
going to be in
bullshit,
theaters.
though,
But
but they had
I'm
announced
sorry.
it.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't
I'm
matter.
sorry.
They also
matter.
announced Dune, and you saw what just
Wait,
happened.
hold on. What did you say?
That's a quick ass audible. Hey, but what's going on?
What? You said because they announced it? They can't-
Yeah.
Did they
And
announce that it was
made
coming to
like-
theaters? And they said it's going to HBO Max?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why can't they just say it's going back to theaters?
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
They announced it was going to theaters.
So now it's going in theaters first, and then HBO
You know,
Max
Matrix.
later.
I think that's
It has
bullshit.
not been said yet, X-Files, but yes. Matrix 4 is going to be theaters only,
That's
bro.
definitely
We are
theaters.
back. I told you guys. We're back. It's summer.
I think that's
Things are getting
BS,
back to
bro.
normal, bro.
What was you
Yeah.
just?
How's it
listening-
going to look? Things are back to normal. People are going to the
like
theaters
I
and you're
heard,
going to watch
but-
it next. Come
But
on.
I heard that Doom, but I'm like, what the
Nah,
fuck?
bro,
That's
no.
dumb.
It
Like,
would be dumb
and they
to
went
not
back
put it
on
in
their
theaters.
word. And they went back on their word.
Didn't they
Like,
go back
what
on their word when they put it to HBO Max in the first place?
They did.
You cheap bastard.
So, what's the point of even having HBO Max if that
It's a streaming
What's
service.
the point of having Netflix?
exclusive content, bro?
Exclusive content on HBO Max.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't really got that much.
What you talking about?
Man,
The Nevers
and
just
movies, though, but that
aired
was
right now.
like a deal, bro. That was a cash
Wait
grab.
a
Okay,
minute,
don't
wait a
take my
minute, wait a
money. You
minute.
feel me? I get to get the movies, and then like they go straight to theater. Hey, that was good.
Hey, X-Files, just wait a month or two, and then they'll be on your HBO Max.
That ain't right, man. Shit, I gotta get up and shit. I gotta take showers. I gotta brush my teeth and shit. I gotta go to the movies.
You was
like,
enjoying
come
that
on,
streaming
man.
life, huh?
What the freak?
You was enjoying that streaming life, huh?
Yeah, hey, from home, it was
Yeah,
good, man. I gotta have
What the
issue
heck
with
did I
that.
just
It
hear?
was- That's crazy, bro.
You gotta get up, brush your teeth, wash your butt cheeks.
Nah, he want
Put
to
on
just
some
watch
drawers.
it like this.
Yeah,
Watch it.
bro.
on my phone,
is
like,
crazy,
I got
bro.
my
Yeah.
phone.
Hey,
your
good
device.
content.
On your phone?
Yeah.
On my phone.
Get that trash out of here, bro.
I watch it on my phone.
Oh,
Man. Like, it ain't
yeah.
that bad, man. Like I watch it on my phone. It ain't that bad. Like I be like,
Excuse me,
okay,
baby.
You watch movies on your phone?
yeah.
I don't even.
People
do that,
like you
bro.
should be arrested.
I watch it on my phone. Like I be like, okay,
So
cool.
you'll watch Matrix 4 on your iPhone.
Yeah.
If I have to, yeah.
What is it? What does that mean if you have to? It's a choice you're making.
If I'm at my job or something like that, and like I'm at work,
He watch-
30
watch-
minutes in, you feel me? All right, I'm gonna go home, and then like I'm gonna go at home, and then like I'm gonna finish it up. I'm a Matrix fan, so you know.
No,
hey,
you're not.
man.
No, you're not.
So-
A Matrix fan would never, on his lunch break, start watching Matrix 4 on his phone. He would watch it in theaters where it's meant to be seen to get the full experience of the fandom he loves.
I can get that at home though. I don't understand why you think that I can only get the experience up in theaters.
Thank you guys so very much for
Like,
watching.
This shit is
I
on
appreciate
my
you
mind.
guys. Shout out to the man, the myth, the legend, the code. Shout out to Flash. X-Files, I'm Jody Joe.
Yeah.
We the Just Us League and we out this thing. Deuces. God damn. Oh, I got to eat. Hey, thumbs up that video. Subscribe. Hit that bell. Thumbs up the video, Jody's Corner. Bruh, do it.